What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. As always, if you're new here and looking to improve and learn more about forex trading, I recommend you like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification. So whenever I post educative content like this, you will be notified as fast as possible. In this video, I want to do a quick breakdown on USOIL and gold. I'm spotting some interesting price action on them that I want to share with you guys. Today is Sunday. The market opens in no time. So going into the new week, we can actually focus on this market and see if we can actually capitalize or make money of it, right? So without not wasting my time, let's just roll the intro and dive straight into the video. So let's just get right into it, right? So looking at the price action on the daily time frame on USOIL, we are currently on USOIL. Looking at the price action that we have on USOIL, we can clearly see the market has been in a downtrend for some time, right? We can see the market forming a series of lower lows and lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? The market has clearly been in a downtrend. One thing that we can also see, or one thing we can also spot on a daily time frame, is the market just made a counter trend. All right, when we say a counter trend, what I mean by a counter trend is if a market is rejecting of a particular trend line and it finally breaks out of that trend line, that is what we call a counter trend. So a market rejecting of a trend line and we finally see that break and retest of that trend line, that is when we call it a counter trend. And that's what we can clearly see on the daily time frame. The market just made a huge break of structure, breaking above a previous resistance, now turning support right here. So it looks like the market is about to change its trend from a downtrend to an uptrend, and I think this is happening because due to this major double bottom formation. Okay, after the market made this major double bottom formation, that's when the market started making this huge push to the upside. All right, and this doesn't mean that the market is automatically changing from a downtrend to an uptrend. Okay, this could just be a short-term move that the market will just make to the upside before the market maybe continue to the downside, or maybe even pushing, or maybe the trend even changing to the upside. I don't know, but I'm just saying that the fact that we have seen this counter trend, or we have seen this break of trend line, doesn't mean that the market is finally moving to the upside, or the trend has finally changed to the upside. All right, this could just be a short-term move. So that's just by the way, right? The opportunity becomes much clearer when you go down to the 4-hour time frame, because we are about to see a change of trend on USOIL from a downtrend to the uptrend, right? If not even for a change of trend, maybe a short-term move to the upside. So now let's just go to the 4-hour time frame and let's see what is actually happening on the 4-hour time frame. Now when you come on the 4-hour time frame, okay, as you can clearly see, I've already made my mock-up on them. You can see the market that has started making an uptrend. You can see this push high, low, high, low. All right, and you can see the market retesting to this previous structure. All right, this was our previous resistance, now turning support right here. And one interesting thing that we can also see on the 4-hour time frame is after the market breaking this previous resistance, right, or the market started moving down correctively, and in the corrective form, but the market started forming this kind of continuation pattern. All right, you can see this market making a move right here. Where's my brush tool? Making a move right here and forming this continuation pattern, right? Some people call it wedges or anything of that sort, but what I can see is I can say continuation pattern. Normally when you see this kind of patterns, all right, we're expecting market to do what? We're expecting market to just break out and move to the upside. All right, so this is just a move, impulse correction, impulse move to the upside, right? So that's a very beautiful no-brainer price action that we are seeing on USOIL. So how I'm actually looking forward to capitalize on this trade is actually be on the 1-hour time frame to see if there could be a potential double bottom. All right, you can see that I have my my risk reward tool at this place. All right, so I'm anticipating that price will just form something like a double bottom formation. Right, price will come back all the way down, get this low, and then make this huge push to the upside. All right, so that is how I'm anticipating to actually enter this trade on USOIL I really want to be patient to see how price will play out. I'm actually not going to rush, and I'm definitely going to update you guys on how this setup is actually going to play out. You can also join my Telegram group. That I will leave the link right in the description below, so that if you want to learn more about how I trade, you can also hit me out there, right? So that's a very beautiful price action that we are currently seeing on US oil, right? Beautiful price action, beautiful impulse correction move that we are spotting on the 4-hour time frame. That I'm anticipating that price will do what? Price will push a little bit to the downside. Let me just make this mock up on the 1-hour time frame so you see. Let me just make it much clearer. I'm anticipating that price will do what? Price will push down a little bit, come grab liquidity at the lows here and make that push to the upside. Okay, so that this place is going to be my first TP. All right, which is about 2:1 reward. And if price to get to this level, I'm definitely going to take full profit. And the next zone in which I'm expecting price to reach is this highs right here. All right, so it's actually going to be a smooth trade I'm looking for it to take. And I'm definitely not going to be predictive. I'm going to be reactive, meaning that I'm not going to rush. I'm going to relax and see how the market is going to behave, and I'll react according to it. So let's talk about gold. All right, gold is also creating a very beautiful price action that I'm really loving it, that I can't wait to share with you guys. All right, so let's just dive right into it. Now we're on a weekly time frame on gold, and as you can clearly see how price is playing out on gold. Very, very beautiful price action. All right, very, very beautiful. You can see price forming this overextended information. All right, you can see price from this overextended information making this huge move to the downside. Price coming back all the way to retest our previous support, now turning what resistance right here. And you can see how the last weekly candle closed with this strong bearish engulfing candle. Right, let me just go over it one more time, because I really love the price action that I'm seeing on gold. I'm seeing that price just broke below a previous support, now turning resistance right here, and immediately price made that huge impulsive move to the downside. Price made a retracement or a pullback all the way back to the previous support, now turning resistance right here, and immediately price made a pullback to that zone. The last weekly candle formed with this strong bearish engulfing candle, all right, which signifies that we can see further continuation to the downside, if not for anything at all, to this low. All right, if not for anything at all, I'm expecting price to do what? To move to this low, to further push to this low, because this low is also a very strong zone that price has been rejecting on several occasions. Right, price have been rejecting that zone for several occasions. So if not for anything at all on gold, I'm expecting price to at least move to low here before any further continuation to the upside, right? So the price action on gold is really, really interesting. Now let's move to a daily time frame and see what is actually happening on the daily time frame. Let's move to the daily time frame and see what is currently happening on the daily time frame. Sorry, I think I moved. Let's move to a daily time frame and see what is currently happening. So on a daily time frame, alright, I think I've already made my mock-ups on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, alright, you can clearly see price doing what? Price also forming another overextended information, alright. You can see price forming this beautiful information, making this huge push, retracing back to this previous structure right here, and price is definitely going to move to the downside, right? So the price action, let me just take the Fibonacci off from so you guys will see price action much clearer, right? So I'm saying that we are seeing that price has already rejected from a previous support, now turning resistance on the weekly time frame. And now when you come down to the daily time frame, all right, we are seeing price after price moving to our previous support, now turning resistance from the weekly time frame. We saw this immediate rejection to the downside, all right. And now when price forms a low, you're expecting price to form a lower high, and as you can clearly see price forming a lower high right here, which also aligns with this structure. Right, you can see this was our previous support, now turning resistance right here. And in order for us to know exactly the exact point that price is going to reverse, that is when we need our Fibonacci retracement tool, right? We use our Fibonacci retracement tool to measure from the high to the low. And you can see that price just rejected from our previous structure, all right? Where is our previous structure? This is our previous structure. You can see that immediately price retraced to that zone. You can see price making an immediate rejection to the downside, right? Closing with this strong bearish engulfing candle. The last week Friday's candle closing strong in the bearish short environment. Now, how I'm looking forward to capitalize on this trade is to actually stick to the 4-hour time frame, right? Stick to the 4-hour time frame, because if not for anything at all, I know that price can potentially move to the weekly low. All right, so I just have to be patient and just react to how price is behaving on the 4-hour, right? And just react to how price is behaving on the 4-hour. Now on the 4-hour, we can clearly see everything looks bearish. All right, you can see price just made a strong push, but to the downside. So as a wise trader, what do we need to do? We need to wait for a very beautiful pullback. Then we enter on the pullback. So we need to wait for price to actually pull back a little bit, and after the pullback, all right, after the pullback, then we join the trend all the way to the downside. All right, so it's really going to be a very beautiful price action that we can potentially capitalize on gold. And I really believe strongly that if you should also pay attention in looking to sell gold this week, you are really going to make money from gold. So I don't want to make this video really long. I really hope you really enjoy this video. If you still don't get things, or don't understand some of the things that I said, probably because I went too fast or something, just leave a comment below, or maybe rewatch this video. And I believe strongly that if you rewatch this video, you're really going to get a lot of knowledge from it. And I'm going to release market analysis every Saturday. All right, every Saturday and Sunday I'm going to release market analysis, and I will recommend everyone watching this video that if you really want to learn more about how I go about spotting opportunity on the market, you subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification. Whenever I post educative content like this, you will be notified as fast as possible. See you in the next one.